Hello and welcome to Before You Buy, where we take an in-depth look inside the kit before you buy yours. This week's kit is from Revell. It is the Continental Mark II. It is just the Continental. It was one that was under its own brand name here in 1956. So it is the Continental Mark II 1956. And that's exactly when this kit was tooled up, was when this was new on the showroom floors. So this is 50s style tooling inside. This is a repop or reproduction of that original 50s style kit. And this came out in 1995. We'll see a little bit more as we go around. Accurately scaled, it is approximately 1/32 scaled inside. And we have the with movable hood, exact scale engine, chassis, and the two figures. So yes, you do get those two figures inside the kit. A little bonus for you if you would like to assemble those as well. And here on the side, we get this nice kind of drawing or cutaway. We see a copyright 1956 by Revell. That was when this was originally released. Has never been released up until 1995. There is kind of the current copyright for this exact kit. So don't be confused that it's an original. Part number of 1219. And kind of the same side art again, so don't be confused if you see this copyright 56. It is a 95 release. So let's take a look inside. Again, I did mention it is a 32nd scale, as you can kind of see by how big the box is. Right up on top, we have our instructions. We'll take a quick look at those later. And then we have a bag of black plastic molded in black. We got a little bitty chrome tree here with our bumpers and wheels. And we got a couple of metal axles rolling around. Let me get this unbagged and we'll get a closer look. Okay, we're going to take a look at the instructions, a few things to talk about. Nice replication of the originals. First thing to note is they are putting the Lincoln name in front of Continental, which is interesting, even though, again, the Continental was its own brand in 56 and 57. Assume that has to do something to do with the copywriting of the Continental name. So, again, Continental Mark II, give you some interesting facts to read up about the car. Get a little parts list for your Continental. Again, this is tooling from the 1950s, some of the earliest styrene model kits to hit the market. So there's some things to be aware of. Probably not the best kit for a beginner, but anybody that can apply some patience can produce a nice model kit. Again, a lot of reading, old school style text to go along with your assemblies. So you can see there's multi-piece engine parts. There you can already see some of the issues you're going to have. It is a multi-piece body. We'll see more of that when we get into the parts. There's a nice separate interior to detail out. Rear end axle there. Again, your multi-piece bodies. With some patience, a little test fitting, you can still produce a really nice looking model. There is our figures, giving you some pointers with those. And onto the back, just a little bit of Revell advertising with your instructions. So again, small kit, early kit, but still some good detail. Apply some patience and you can have a nice looking kit. Let's get looking at the parts. First tree up, we do have a couple of loose parts, which is one of the wheels. Again, early kit, we had plastic wheels. There is some names and numbers on the side. Another loose part here. This looks like kind of part of the tail panel, maybe under the trunk. The rest of the tires here, again, they are branded plastic. Use some nice paint. They look just fine. Got kind of separate door panels, which makes it a little easier to detail. Even though this is 1950s, there's a lot of details. Impressively done. Again, this is 32nd scaled, even with some fine detail work. Steering wheel. There is part of our seat backs. Speaking of seats, here's our seats. Pretty clean, luxury vehicle, simple, but nice patterning there for your front and back seats. Looks like we've got front A-arm cross member. There's our radiator unit. 1/2 of our rear differential. Move it along. Here is our floor pan, separate floor pan if you want to do any kind of flocking or anything. Then here is our engine bay, some molded in parts there to detail out. Again, pretty well done for a 1/32 scale. Got some wipers there. Moving on, here is our figure halves. There is the lady in her gown. Nice gown for you to detail up, 2-piece for each of the figures. Here's another half of one of those figures. The driver gentleman in his outfit. Oh, he's a 1-piece, so you get a 2-piece with the lady, 1-piece with the driver. There is our back, our Continental kit spare tire, kind of bulging out of the trunk. Here is that Continental side. Again, very nice detailing, a little bit of a patience, and you can come out with a very nice looking model kit. The other side, again, even has some of the logo, Continental badging, door handles, door locks. Next parts up, we have the roof assembly for your hardtop coupe. Here is our hood. Does have the Continental name across the front. Looks like we're going to have a hood ornament there separately. There's our nice steering column. Kind of the top half of your engine fan, front cover, engine and transmission. Again, very nice detailing for 1950 32nd scale. Air cleaner, the other part of our rear differential. Last of our black pieces is, of course, our frame. Pretty much a separate frame. Again, nice for detailing. Gas tank, spare tire space there. And last of the parts is the chrome. Pretty simplistic luxury vehicle for the chrome front and rear bumpers. Pretty nice looking grille there. A little black wash will make that pop. Rear bumper, same with the wheels. Get some headlights. There is our hood ornament with the original fin to valve covers for the Continental. Looks like we've got another emblem here for you to assemble with. And last but not least, again, we've seen the metal axles. That will do it. There's no decals or anything like that. There's no glass in these kits. Something to be aware of. Again, very nice kits. Apply some patience, and you can have a nice build. So with that, thanks for watching.